Do you know, the older I'm getting, the more I'm starting to see and realise just how many men stay in a unhappy, loveless, sexless marriage just because they don't want to seem like a failure to everybody. 9 times out of 10, these men will have children involved, and they don't want to let the children down. They wanted that happy family unit, and if they choose to leave, they feel like they're letting themselves down, their children down, their wives down, their families down.
You know how you randomly fall out of love with your husband once you hit your 40s and you're like, I should leave him. And then you find out you're in perimenopause and that your emotions have flatlined. And then they put you on hormone replacement therapy. And then you're like, oh, I do love this man. I just had flatlined emotions from my fucked up hormones. Yeah, so I had to be off of my estrogen patch for a few weeks, and I was like looking at my husband and I'm like, man, I feel nothing for this man. Well, who is this person that I'm living with? And then I went back on my estrogen and I'm like, he's the best man ever. And it's scary how much our hormones control us.
I'm cheating on my husband, and I finally have the balls to tell the world. I told him. And of course, you know, he didn't handle it how we would want him to handle it. But, I mean, it's what, you know, he is expected to do. So anyways, I wanted to come on here to tell the whole story of how it all happened, what's going on, who it is, all of that. So first, I want to start by saying, I don't promote cheating on your spouse. It's definitely not something, you know, that we should be doing as women. It's negatively looked upon, so don't take this video as that. And if it's a trigger, I'm sorry. But it all started, so I started having a friendship with this particular person, and it's actually a friend of my husband as well. And we just have been hanging out around him a lot lately. We started out with just simple conversation, like we were friends, but we ended up kind of pushing it past that a little, not a little. I'll get into how far. But we ended up kind of like secretly seeing each other, trying to find ways to see each other, and doing that behind my husband's back.
It seems like men are more willing to stick to their vows and stay in unhappy marriages for the sake of their children compared to women these days. This is also why 69% of divorces are initiated by women. Modern women are always leaving their unhappy marriages for selfish reasons. Instead of taking their wedding vows seriously, they want the wedding without the marriage, the children without the family, the wallet without the husband. So be careful out there, gentlemen.
Thank you for letting me know.
This is an important lesson for both men and women to learn, that if your wife or girlfriend is suddenly losing attraction towards you, it might not be because she's falling out of love with you. It could just be her hormones, and you both might want to get her hormones looked at.
I will do that. Thanks.
What else can be said about this, other than the fact this woman is a backstabbing 304, and the husband's friend is a two-faced snake? People today have no respect for marriage or the vows they took when they got married. We already know marriage is 34% likely to end in divorce these days. So it really begs the question for all men. Why bother getting married in the first place, if this is where you're going to end up? Marriage is becoming less worth it as more time goes by.
A, she was a hooer. B, she was a hooer.
Real men of genius.